Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 62 of the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden NFL 21. Today it's a battle of NFC North foes as the winless 0-3 Minnesota Vikings travel to Ford Field to battle the 1-2 Detroit Lions. Both teams coming off of losses last week. Saints beat the Vikings in a close one. The Lions, they kind of got their butts handed to them by a rookie quarterback against Miami. But both teams looking to rebound with a win here. We are underway here, so if you're excited for this one, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below. Watch this video to the end to help support this channel. Patterson brings it out to the 27 as Detroit starts off with the football. Here comes Matthew Stafford, who's had a pretty up and down season. 879 yards, is one of the top in the league. However, a 4 touchdown to 4 interception ratio that needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Start off here on 1st and 10, 3 wide receivers set. They're going to throw for it on first down. It's a quick pass to Tyler Vaughns on the right side for a quick gain of 12. Very next play, bunch to the right. Stafford's going to go across the middle. There's Jesse James. He's going to fight to the sticks. They're not going to give it to him. So on 2nd and inches, they're going to hand off to DeAndre Swift, who's going to get a big hole up the middle, and Ford being brought down to the 36-yard line. And Detroit, they're off in running here on their very first possession. New set it down, Swift deep back now. They're going to go with a little bit of a stretch to him, but he's got nowhere to go. Good play on the outside by Jeff Gladney. And that'll make it now 2nd and 13. Play fake here to Jamal Williams. Stafford's going to check it down right side. TJ Hockenson, who bowls over Gladney, picks up a gain of about 12. Strong play out there by TJ Hockenson. 3rd and 2 now. Handoff Swift up the middle. He has a little hole, and he's able to squeak by for first down yardage. And the Lions driving deeper into Minnesota territory. On the very next play, it's going to be another handoff to Swift, getting the rock here early, and he fights forward for a gain of 6, showing a little bit of power. Swift 66 yards a week ago and a touchdown. They're going to need a little bit more of the same if they want to beat Minnesota. Now 2nd and 4. Swift is deep back in the field. He's going to get the handoff, move right side, but this time met by B.J. Hill. No gain. 3rd and 3 now. Stafford going to throw it. They're going to set up a screen now for Swift, who gets the screen pass, but that is Daniil Hunter all over it. The veteran makes the play. That's going to force 4th and 5 and a field goal for Detroit. So now Minnesota is going to take the field, led by Kirk Cousins, who had a horrible year so far. 783 yards, no touchdowns on the season, 3 interceptions, and remember, number 3 overall pick Sam Howell is sitting on the bench. So Kirk Cousins, he's got a fire underneath him. He's on 1st and 10. They're going to hand off to Dalvin Cook. Expect to see him a lot today, because last week he also had 66 in a score in their loss to New Orleans. 2nd and 4 now. Cook is to Cousins' left. Cousins is going to throw for it, look across the middle. He's got his tight end, Kyle Rudolph, and Rudolph gets it out to the 46. Last week, this Detroit defense was not very good in the slightest. Hopefully they can rebound against a struggling Minnesota offense. It's on 1st and 10. Cousins barely gets rid of it, almost sacked on the play. That is an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, draw play to Cook. He doesn't really find any space before being brought down, and left tackle Ezra Cleveland is shaken up on the play. So now 3rd and 8 for Minnesota, their first 3rd and long of the day. Cousins is going to throw it left side for his man. However, Johnson doesn't get the first down. Minnesota punts on their very first drive. So now the Lions with a chance to put up more points on the board. They're going to start off their 2nd drive of the day with a 3-yard run to DeAndre Swift. Now 2nd and 7, a little bit of motion here. Stafford changing up the play at the line of scrimmage. They're going to go with a quick screen to Kenny Golladay. Beautiful block downfield thrown, and that springs Golladay for a gain of 10. So now a new set of downs for Detroit. They're going to go with a RPO bubble screen to Golden Tate. Remember, the new Detroit Lion back in town, had a good game last week against Miami. He gained 7 on that quick bubble screen. 2nd and 3, handoff up the middle. Swift gets to about the marker, and they're going to give him the first down. So Detroit trying to put together another methodical drive here. 3:30 left to go in the first quarter. Here's another handoff. Swift, he bounces off a defender, makes a move to the left side. Very good run by Swift. However, it probably won't count, as there is an illegal block in the back on the play. It is Kenny Golladay, who's had a difficult time keeping his hands to himself. 2nd and 12 now. Stafford going to pump fake here to go deep right side for his man Golladay, but he can't bring it in. That's going to force now a 3rd and 12. Stafford empty in the shotguns, takes a snap, moves to his right. He's going to scramble for it. Nobody is on the right side, and Stafford's got plenty of green grass. He might not have the fastest wheels, but he has enough space to get 22 yards and move the ball into Minnesota territory. Stafford not known to be mobile, but he shows it off on that play right now as a huge first down conversion. So now they're going to go back to the ground game. Swift, gain of about 10, gets it to the marker. They don't give it to him. Jamal Williams checks into the ball game. He's going to get the carry here on 2nd and short, and he's going to barrel his way forward for a quick gain of 6 to move even deeper into Minnesota territory. 1st and 10, another handoff to Jamal Williams. He's met, but gains about 2. 2nd and 7 now. Swift will check back into the ball game. They're going to throw for it here. Stafford in the pocket, looks right side, fires for Tyler Vaughns, and he's intercepted. Mike Hughes with the jump of the routes, and he's going to have it all the way to the other side. Pick 6 for Minnesota. Brutal turnover for Detroit. As that flips this game on its head, Minnesota has the lead. Let's take another look at this one. That was for Tyler Vaughns, who's usually known for a good route runner. However, I think on this comeback route, he didn't give it enough effort. He kind of just fades away to the background, and that allows Hughes to jump the routes. Second-year man should have attacked the ball more there. At least call it a pass breakup. Now, Minnesota's up 7-3 after 1 quarter. So, Detroit, what do they got for an answer? On 2nd and 6, or 2nd and 4, excuse me. Here's a dump off for Swift with plenty of running room. Gets it to about the 43. Very next play, another handoff to Swift. This time he's going to run it up the middle for a gain of about 5. He's already up to 11 carries on the ball game. Trips to Stafford's right on 2nd and 5 in the pocket, running out of time. Tries to throw it over the middle for Tyler Vaughns, but he can't hold on to that play. That's going to make 3rd and 5 now. Trips to Stafford's left. He's going to look right side, however, for TJ Hockenson, who mosses the defender, goes up and over for the catch. What a play by TJ Hockenson. Moves the sticks. Now it's 2nd and 10. Set up a screen for Swift. No blockers out in front. Minnesota doing a good job covering the screen this game. That now sets up 3rd and 9. Jamal Williams in to protect Stafford. He's going to roll out to his right again. However, he's not going to take off for it this time. Tries to get it to his tight end underneath, but it bounces off his hands. That's going to set up a 52-yarder for Matt Prater. Kick is up and good. So now Minnesota has a 1-point lead. They're now up 7-6. So, this Minnesota offense has been gifted here with a lead. As on 1st and 10, Cousins has the ball batted in his face. 2 for 4 to start today. 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw for it again. This time, quick pass to the right. That is Olabisi Johnson with the first down conversion. Cook motions out of the backfield here. 2 tight ends in the game for Minnesota to pass play. Cousins in the pocket, goes across his middle, and he has Irv Smith Jr. for a first into Detroit territory. Handoff this time to Cook. He's got a little bit of a crease left side. He's going to pick up the first down. Dalvin Cook with a gain of 12. Gets out to 21 yards on 3 carries. Very next play, he's going to get the ball again. And this time, good outside run defense by Detroit. Stuffs him for a short gain of about 2. Now 2nd and 8. It's play fake to Cook. Cousins trying to go downfield, and he connects. Justin Jefferson with the grab. Moves it into the red zone for Minnesota. So now, their very first red zone trip of the day. What's Kirk Cousins going to do? He's going to check it off to Thielen. Quick gain of about 6. Make it a more 2nd and short. 2nd and 3 to be exact. Trips to Cousins right. They're going to hand off to Cook up the middle. He cuts to the left. Has a first down. However, there is a late flag in. It's going to be on Minnesota. Holding on the offense, specifically Garrett Bradbury at the center. However, it's now 3rd and 1, so not too much of a costly penalty. As on 3rd and 1, they do convert. Oh, Cook actually got close. I don't think he got it. They're going to mark it to him. They're going to give Cook the first down. On second thought, I didn't think he got it. And it looks like Mike Zimmer doesn't think so as well. He throws the challenge flag out. It's hard to tell what the call is, but we wait for the ref's decision. And they're going to go with the play on the field stands. So a burn of a timeout for Detroit. Minnesota has the first down as they go back to Cook there. Gets met in a huge pile, but gains about 4 on the play. Second and goal, movement on the right side. That's the right tackle who's going to get called for a false start. So that's going to make it a longer second and goal now from the 8. Motion the receiver closer into the formation. That is Thielen. Cousins throwing for it here on second and goal. Time is running out. He backs up, checks it down for Thielen, who gets maybe about 2. So now third and goal for Minnesota from the 6. Cousins makes a little bit of an audible at the line. They're going to throw for it here. Quick pass over the middle, and that's a touchdown. Kyle Rudolph into the end zone, and that is the first passing touchdown of the season for Kirk Cousins. Puts them up by 7, now make it 8 as it's 14-6 Minnesota. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Lions now still down by 1 possession. They have the football, so they have a chance to do something. As it's 2nd and 6 from Minnesota's 47. Quick pass right side, Hawkinson. He gains about 3. Make it a more manageable 3rd and 3 now. Stafford making some changes at the line. Hand off Swift. He's going to run it left side. Met at the line. But this time they're not going to give it to Detroit. So the refs, they give it to Cook. Don't give it to Swift. Instead, the Lions are going to punt. Not the most fan-friendly call, but we've seen that Mike Zimmer is very conservative. He tries to pin the Vikings back inside the 15. Now 2nd and 9. Cousins going to throw for it here. Vikings want some more points. Check down right side for Cook. He's met. Good coverage there on the outside. And Minnesota calls their second timeout. Now 3rd and 7. How aggressive will the Vikings be? Well, they're going to throw for it. Cousins in the pocket, runs out of time, so he just throws it away. That's going to stop the clock with 36 seconds, and Detroit still has 2 timeouts. So plenty of chances to do something as they start off in Minnesota territory. 1st and 10, Stafford's going to scroll out to his right, try to pick up a little bit of yardage before ducking out of bounds. More importantly, stops the clock. Now 20 seconds left. Pump fake. Stafford looks right side, throws it deep, has a man, and is caught. Galladay to the 17. Great grab by Kenny Galladay. However, they're going to take it to a booth review. Fortunately, I don't think Kenny Galladay got it either. Let's take another look at his feet. I think he gets the first one down maybe, but the right foot doesn't clearly land in bounds. So very obvious call right here. They're going to reverse it. So playing with the Lions motions again. Now makes it 3rd and 5. Trips to Stafford's right, but he's going to throw it across the middle for Patterson, who gains about 15. 10 seconds now left on the clock, but more importantly, a first down. Detroit, they still have 1 timeout, so they can stop the clock and kick a field goal. As Stafford throws it right side for Tate, who catches it at the marker, specifically at 13. He gets out of bounds. We still have 1 timeout, but there's no reason to take a shot here. So we're going to kick the field goal, make it 14-9 going into the half. The Vikings, they hold a 5-point lead despite Detroit, I think, having the upper hand in this one. But can that relate to a Lions win? Or will the Vikings get their first of the season? Let's find out in the second half. We reached the quarter week of the season, so let's check up on a couple of games around the league, starting off in the Big D's. The Cowboys playing host to the Bears early on, and the Cowboys win 34-31. Trey Lance, though, had a very good game, 348 yards, 2 touchdowns, and what could be his breakout performance. So the Bears, a little bit of light there. In the Battle of the Birds out in the desert, the Cardinals lead 10-0 at the half as the Falcons' offense, specifically Matt Ryan, continues to be atrocious. You got to wonder how long his leash is, as he's got 28 yards and an interception at half. Lastly, out in Los Angeles, the Rams play host to the San Francisco 49ers, who are looking to start 4-0, and they're off to a solid start, 14-7 going into the half. Jimmy G, 2 first-half touchdown passes. Back with our game, though, the Minnesota Vikings will start off with the football at their own 25, holding a 5-point lead. Cousins on 1st and 10 will try to check it down, but that pass is broken up. Very good defensive play. Now 3rd and 4, going empty. Cook, though, on Cousins' left side. He's going to throw it that side. However, it's Adam Thielen making the 9-yard first down conversion. 1st and 10 now, 3 tight ends in the game for Minnesota. It's going to be a handoff to Cook, who reaches the second level, gets out to about the marker. He's going to make it 2nd and very short. They come in a very power formation, so you guess who gets the football? Cook, as he bounces off a tackle, cuts right side, he's got nothing but open grass. Cook into the end zone, touchdown Vikings. Or is it? Flag on the field. This one is coming back. Looks like we got a hold on Minnesota. And the culprit, it is left tackle Christian Darrisaw, who, remember, came in for the injured Ezra Cleveland. Second inches, though, handoff Cook. This time he bounces off a tackle of Landman, picks up the first down. So another very impressive run. And another poor tackling showing for Detroit. They need to clean those up. We saw it last week against Miami as well. First and 10, quick pass right side. There's Thielen on the spot pattern. Gets close to the marker. Detroit showing some pressure here on second and 1. It's a handoff to Cook, who bounces it past the pressure to the left side and picks up the first on a 3-yard run. First and 10, Vikings, they're going to go empty. Looking to throw for it here on first and 10. It's Cook who comes in the flats. Very intriguing play to get him the football as it makes it another second and 1. Minnesota's cruising on their possession. Cousins, he's going to throw for it. Look who's getting the football. This time it's not Dalvin Cook. However, it is a running back. And he picks up the first down as well. Now out to Detroit's 21-yard line. Minnesota throwing it a lot on this possession. And they look right side for Thielen. But that pass is broken up. Good coverage by Tracy Walker on the star wide receiver. Second and 10. This time quick pass. Thielen catches this one. It's Jeff Okudah in coverage. Very nice grab by Thielen. But it's third and 1, handoff Cook. He gets the first down marker, follows his blockers before being brought down by Trey Flowers. And this is a very lengthy possession for Minnesota. Already less than 7 minutes to go in the quarter. First and 10, another handoff Cook. He's met in the hole by Landman. Makes his second and goal from the 7. Cousins, handoffs to Cook again, getting the ball a lot this possession. He's stopped at the 4 by Foyesade. Now third and goal. Will Minnesota finally throw for it? Yes, they are. Cousins in the pocket, left side, fires, tries to get it to Thielen. Pass is broken up. Tracy Walker with beautiful coverage again. Forces a Minnesota field goal. However, that puts them up by 8. Still a one-possession game, but the Detroit Lions finally get the football here in the third quarter, and it's a bubble screen to Tate. That works out for a quick gain of 15. Lions offense looked pretty solid so far today. Just need to put more points on the board and finish. First and 10, delayed handoff Swift, whole right side, gains about 7. Makes it now second and 3. He's out to 16 carries so far today. And on second down, he's going to get carry number 17. Tries to bounce it to his right. Good juke move back to the middle of the field. And he's rewarded with the first down. Swift, he's done a pretty good job being the number 1 running back this year. Can't really complain. He's now on first and 10. Here's a pass to Golden Tate on the right side. Tate being a very important part of this offense, having a great return here to Detroit. The fans love seeing him back here at Ford Field. Now first and 10 is a quick pass to Hawkinson, who gets a first down and puts it into the red zone. So now the Lions, they need to finish here in the red zone. They need to get 6 and not 3. First and 10, Stafford's looking for 6, fires for Hawkinson. It's broken up though. Anthony Barr in all kinds of coverage there on Hawkinson. Second and 10, throw forward again, this time left side. Galladay goes down for the football, picks up about 9, making it third and 1. Going to hand off to Swift. Swift, he's met, but he powers into the end zone. Touchdown Lions. DeAndre Swift with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season, and that's already a career high for him. Make it now a 2-point game, but on 2-point conversion, it's right back to Swift. He converts. We're all tied up here at 17. Flex on him, young man. That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. We're all knotted up at 17. So, whoever wins the fourth quarter will win the game. Vikings have the football first at the 47 of Detroit. Now make it the 32 of Detroit, thanks to a 15-yard carry by Dalvin Cook. He's got 70 yards so far on the day. New set of downs for Minnesota. They're going to come out empty as Cousins tries to fire right side, and that one's way overthrown. Maybe down on the same page as Jefferson. Second and 10 now. Cousins going to throw for it again. Looks left side this time. Fires. There is a first down catch. Olabisi Johnson. Actually, excuse me, that was Justin Jefferson with the grab. Number 18, not 81. First and 10 now. There's a screen pass to Cook, and that one is swallowed up by all kinds of Lions defenders. Marvin Wilson was the first to meet him there. Now it is third and 4. Detroit could use a stop here, as this is a quick pass right side, and they're going to get it at the feet of Rudolph, who is not ready for it. And they force a field goal for Minnesota, who goes back up, but only by 3. Lions, their offense has been firing recently. They need another good drive here as Stafford flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be chased, and he's going to run out of bounds before being wrapped up after a gain of 4. Now it is 3rd and 4. Stafford going to have to throw for it here. Tries to get it to his man Swift across the middle, but he's unable to make the catch. There's Barr there in great coverage again. And the Lions are forced to punt, giving the Minnesota Vikings the football again, and I think they have the momentum. First down carry to Cook, gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3. They're going to go back to Cook again. Bounces off of a blocker, but Flowers meets him in the hole. Now 3rd and 4. Trips to Cousins left. He's going to look across the middle, though. Finds Justin Jefferson. Big time catch into Detroit territory as Cousins eclipses 200 yards on the day. Back to this empty look, and it's a quarterback draw. Kirk Cousins with the keeper gains about a yard. Was not really expecting that one. Don't know if Minnesota should call that one again either. It's now 3rd and 6. Cousins going to throw for it. Pressure coming from Mullen on that right side. He's going to take a deep shot to the end zone, but it's broken up for Okudah. It's now a 52-yard try. Chandler Catanzaro is your kicker, and he's going to come up short. Kick is no good. Detroit still only down by 3 as both teams cannot capitalize in the red zone or in each other's territory. 1st and 10. Stafford is sacked on a screen pass out of all plays. Easiest sack of the day for Anthony Barr. Now it is 3rd and 19. 3 receivers in the pattern. Stafford going to play fake to his running back. Throws it left side, and he is intercepted. Jeff Gladney jumps the routes, takes it deep into Detroit territory, and is brought down at the 10-yard line. 2nd interception of the day for Stafford. Let's take another look at this one. This time Golden Tate is the receiver. Gladney does have good coverage. However, I think Tate cuts upfield too early. And once again, Stafford has his routes jumped. So Minnesota, beautiful field position here. 1st and goal from the 10. Question is, can they capitalize? 1st and goal pass short to Rudolph. He's pushed out by Tracy Walker. Now at the 6-yard line. Empty set again for Minnesota. Cousins got some time in the pocket, throws it to the corner, and it is caught by Adam Thielen. Touchdown Vikings. The 2nd passing touchdown for Cousins on the day. And Minnesota extends their lead to 10 with 3 minutes to go. Detroit's hope is not looking good. However, here's a quick pass to Vaughns, who gets it into Minnesota territory. They got to go. They're going to go no huddle, try to save some time and some timeouts. Stafford, left side, got Galladay, and he's deep into Minnesota territory. Runs out of bounds. His 3rd catch of the day. 2:32 still left on the clock. 1st and 10 pass from Stafford. He's going to throw it deep for the end zone. But Vaughns runs out of space. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Stafford going to throw for it again. He's looking right side, and he airmails it well over the head of his receiver. And now it's 3rd and 10. What do the Lions have here on 3rd down? Stafford, he's going to take a shot for the end zone left side, and Tate somehow comes away with it. Touchdown Lions. Golden Tate, what a grab. 2 games for Golden Tate in his return, 2 touchdowns. Detroit is only down by 3. However, they need a stop here. They need a get the ball back and in a hurry. Minnesota will start off with the ball at the 25, looking to drain some clock here. Coming out in a 2 tight end formation. They're actually going to go play fake. They're not going to give it to Cook. Instead, they're going to throw it right side. He's picked off. Jamie Collins with the interception. What are you doing, Minnesota? All you got to do is try to run the clock out with some runs, chew up some time, and you might win this ball game. Instead, you give Detroit a chance in field goal position to not only tie it, but take the lead. 1st and 10 pass. Tyler Vaughns gets it deeper into Minnesota territory. Runs out at the 16. They still got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Stafford looking to throw. He's actually going to bounce out right side and throw it away. However, there is a flag down. Personal foul roughing the passer on Danielle Hunter. Minnesota, they're just throwing this ball game away. Now 1st and goal from the 8. Handoff Swift. He's going to run up the middle, stumbles forward to the 2-minute warning. I actually thought he cracked the end zone, but they're not going to give it to him. So now 2nd and goal from the 1. Swift, deep back, handoff, stuffed. Nice play in run defense. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. What do the Lions have in store? 4 receivers in the pattern. They're going to go spread. Throw it right side for Swift. Pass is broken up. And instead of running the ball, they try to throw it. And now they're going to kick a field goal. Play it safe for the tie. Very interesting call, as now we're tied up at 27. As the Lions have put together a 10-point comeback. And Minnesota is throwing this ball game away. 1st and 10. Speaking of throwing, Cousins in the pocket, throw it deep right side for his tight end, but is ripped out. Guess who? Tracy Walker. He's had a great day today. Now 2nd and 10 for Minnesota. Still got all 3 timeouts. Looking to throw forward again. Cook right side. He grabs a short pass, gets out of bounds, preserves the timeouts. 3rd and 7. Minnesota's going to come in a power formation. They're just going to run the football here, play it very conservative, and punt the ball back to Detroit. They use a timeout. They still got a minute left in this ball game to try to march down and win the game. Colquitt back with the punt. Patterson is your deep returner at about the 25. He gets it, and he's going to race forward to about the 37 for a quick 12-yard game. And Stafford, he's got 44 seconds and 2 timeouts to put together a game-winning drive here. Motions out Swift to the right side. Going to go empty. 5 receivers in the pattern. Stafford. Right side, Hawkinson, beautiful, tough grab again, and gets away from the defender, and gets out of bounds. Absolutely destroys Hufanga there, and now gets it into Minnesota territory, about 15 yards away from field goal range. Stafford, 1st and 10, quick pass across the middle. He's got Galladay. Block thrown ahead by Patterson, nice block, gets Galladay inside the 15, down to the 10. And now Detroit has all the position in the world to just kick a field goal. 28 seconds. They're going to run it with Swift, try to set him up more perfectly in the middle. Vikings do not call timeout, so Detroit will just run it down to 4 seconds and look to kick the game-winning field goal. Minnesota will ice Matt Prater. This will be a 25-yard try. Left hash. Snap is up, kick is up, and it is good. 1 second on the clock. Detroit takes a 3-point lead, 30-27. Their first lead since the first quarter. And with 1 second to go, Prater's going to kick it deep. However, it's going to come up short of the end zone. So they have to return this one. Clock strike 000. Defender Viking goes down. Detroit wins this ball game in somehow. They win this ball game. Now Detroit, should they have won this ball game? Yes, but not in this matter. They dominated all facets of the game besides 2 bad turnovers. But Minnesota, I can't get over it. They had the ball with about 2:10 left. All they had to do was try to run the football, get a first down. You have Dalvin Cook. Instead, you try to throw for it, and you get picked off by the reigning NFL Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know what Mike Tomlin was thinking. I don't know what the Vikings were thinking. Maybe this is why they're 0-4. But that was just a bonehead play call. And you could say that maybe the Vikings are trying to tank because they want a high pick, but they can't even do that. Remember, they traded their first-round pick to Tampa Bay for this upcoming draft class in order to trade up and select Sam Howell. So the Minnesota Vikings, they're in all sorts of trouble. But we moved to 2-2 on the season, trying to salvage it. So if we would have gone down 1-3, we would be in big trouble. But we get a couple of upgrades, including Jeff Okudah, who moves up to an 85, so he gets another ability slot. And in my opinion, he gets a very good X-Factor ability. Take a look at it in a second, as he gets Pick Artists. So defenders with this ability have a higher chance to catch uncontested interceptions. I like that. I like turnovers. We also get a little bit more healthy in our next outing as Taylor Decker comes off of the injury list. And we get another offensive lineman back into our lineup. As we take a look at the scores around the league, take a look at the wins. Colts beat the Eagles. Eagles are still winless. Dolphins lose to Houston. Let's see the Jets pick up a win. And we'll take a look at a couple of games. Panthers, they win on Thursday Night Football. First, let's start off with the Houston Texans. They beat the Dolphins 20-17. Remember Slavis, who carved us up last week? He threw for 195 yards and 2 touchdowns against Houston. So, really makes our secondary look very bad compared to what he did to us a week ago. But Kenny Stills, 8 catches, 116 yards. Very good day for him. Ron Harmon had double-digit tackles, a former Detroit Lions. And plenty of sacks to go around. But the interceptions You got one for Y3G4 and one for Shaquem Griffin. The second game we'll take a look at is the Rams drop into the 49ers. Remember the 49ers, they are my Super Bowl favorites. Garoppolo had 305 yards, 2 touchdowns, and if he could just do that consistently, this 49ers team is the team to beat in the NFC. They are stacked on defense. All Garoppolo's got to do is be a game manager. Now, one thing you'll notice about the Los Angeles Rams is no sacks on the day for Donald. More on that in a minute. Lastly, we'll take a look at the Monday Night Football matchup. The Buffalo Bills, they get their second straight win of the season, 36-33. Josh Allen, 421 yards and 5 touchdowns. I talked about how this is a prove-it year for Josh Allen, and if he can continue to play like that, he's got himself his long-term contract in Buffalo that has still not been signed. So that's a storyline to keep an eye on as we progress through the season. Let's take a look at the sacks as well as no interceptions. Players of the week, Allen got it for AFC, and Trey Lance got it for NFC Offensive Player of the Week thanks to his 2 touchdowns and 348 pass yards. Bobby Wagner, 20 tackles and interception, and then Johnson for Broncos gets the hat trick. Interception, forced fumble, and fumble recovery gets him AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Next time up, we battle the 1-3 Los Angeles Rams, who just lost to the 49ers. Remember when I talked about Aaron Donald didn't have a single sack in the game? Well, that's because he's hurt. Aaron Donald has a broken thumb, will miss this ball game. So while I hope Aaron Donald gets healthy, don't wish injury on any players. That is a huge blessing for us as we don't got to deal with Aaron Donald, who, remember, just a season ago set the NFL sack record with 23 sacks in a season. Finally broke Michael Strahan's record of 22.5. But we don't got to deal with him in this ball game as we head to SoFi Stadium. Take a look at Aaron Donald's ratings, 99 overall. The best defensive lineman in football, probably the best defensive player in football, as we don't got to go up against this. Let's move over to the offensive side really quickly. Jared Goff is still your quarterback out in Los Angeles as the former number 1 pick out of Cal. Hasn't kind of reached that plateau, so we'll have to see what his future looks like despite his huge contract. They also have Jordan Howard at running back. This is a player we went after in free agency. However, we weren't offering him the same money Los Angeles had. So Howard went to LA. So we'll have to try to keep him in check. As well as Cooper Kupp, who I assume will be shadowed by Jeff Okudah for a lot of the matchup as he has blossomed to a top-tier receiver. So with Aaron Donald, it'll be up to K'Wan Short and the rest of this Los Angeles Rams defensive line to swallow up the run game. However, he will not have the same impact in the passing game. But they do have the number 1 quarter in the secondary, Jalen Ramsey. You got to think, we'll be trying to avoid him at all cost. That's going to be in the next episode. We picked up the win this time out, so we get to 2-2 on the season. And since before we get to the Rams game, since we are a quarter of the season done, we're actually going to take a look around the league, take our first quarter recap, as well as look at the quarterbacks in the upcoming draft class. So stay tuned for that one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.